Good morning and welcome to the Morning Sprint. I'm Brittany. We're bringing you some of the top stories of the day, and we have a lot to get to today, a lot to cover in regards to Ian, its impact in Florida, and then it's also its local impact that we're going to be seeing here this weekend. So I'm going to jump right into it. Today, FEMA will head to Florida to survey the damage left in the wake of Hurricane Ian, and you can just see some of the footage there of that destruction and what's left behind. President Joe Biden has pledged more federal support to assist people impacted, and nearly 2 million homes and businesses are still without power, and at least 19 people are reported dead. Back home in the Commonwealth, Governor Glenn Youngkin declared a state of emergency as Ian is expected to impact us today. But just wanted to reiterate, we will not be seeing anything close to what Florida saw over the past couple of days. And just again, taking a look at some of the footage and the damage there that they're seeing. But let us know if you know anybody who had to leave Florida, who evacuated and is maybe, staying here in Roanoke with you and your family, or maybe just know friends who were in Florida who had to leave. Let us know in that comment section below, and I will take a second to look at those. But taking a look now at how Ian is going to impact us here locally this weekend. So this is a graphic from our meteorologist on what you could be expecting this weekend. So this is a large storm that's going to be headed toward us this afternoon. So the wind field and the rain shield will move south to north throughout the day Friday. This will result in localized flooding and possibly power outages late Friday and then into Friday night. So later this afternoon and Friday night tonight is when we're going to be seeing these impacts. So we don't expect long-lasting impacts though. Ian will be troublesome though during and after Friday's commute. So if you are traveling anywhere later tonight or this afternoon, you are going to want to watch out. You're going to want to be prepared. Again, this is just what our threat kind of looks like right now as far as what we could be seeing from Ian. So if you have any weekend plans, just be aware. And as always, if you ever are looking for any updates or want to know what's going to be happening in the next several hours, you can always stay up to date on our 10 News app. We also have the weather app as well. And then on air and online, our weather authority will be keeping you guys updated on social media all day long to help keep you prepared. All right, and so then if we have another story I want to share with you, a special way of remembering a fallen officer. The Alleghany County Sheriff's Office dedicated a bench outside its office to honor Caleb Ogilvie. So the Covington police officer was killed in the line of duty earlier this year after being shot at the Farm and Fuel gas station. And local law enforcement continue to grieve, but also hope to honor that sacrifice that he made. And with Ogilvie's wife and daughters in attendance, Sheriff Kevin Hall says they will always be looked after.
It means everything that, she's part of our family. And, we need to be there for her and make sure that we're going to be there for her from here on out.
Sheriff Hall says the bench will be a permanent reminder of the bravery that Ogilvie shared on that day. And you can just see some of the footage right here from that scene yesterday. If you would like more details on this story, we will have them available for you on our website, but just a sad story there to share with you this morning. And there could be even more living options for senior citizens in our area. The Nelson County Planning Commission is set to review plans for 12 one-bedroom apartments on Route 151. Applicants have proposed that there would be 2 buildings and the cost would be about $3,000 a month. County leaders will either approve or deny this approval next month. Again, this is a story we'll continue to keep you updated as we continue to track if that approval happens or if it does not. But let us know your thoughts on this. And if you think this would be beneficial to more people in our area, or maybe you have people in your life that you know could benefit from this development. Going to take a second and look at any comments coming through at the moment just to see. No comments in relation to those stories that I've shared right now, but I do have one more story that I want to share for you. If you're looking for plans maybe inside this weekend to kind of escape from that rain, or maybe for the rest of October if you're into spooky, scary, kind of creepy things, we've got you covered. We'll take a look at this. Blue Ridge Nightmares opens in Roanoke starting tonight, and you can see some of the footage from our trip there yesterday. I went and it is really creepy. They did an amazing job. It is located on 9th Street downtown. Blue Ridge Nightmare is an artistic haunted attraction. So you'll be able to walk through over 60,000 square feet of scary and creepy scenes from Roanoke's past. just see some of it right there. I don't love this. Well, you'll notice some familiar sets like the iconic Hotel Roanoke and the old hospital. They really did an amazing job. That's inside what Hotel Roanoke looks like. Obviously, they made it a lot creepier than what the real thing looks like. But just to show you, it is amazing the amount of work they did. So it takes over 50 actors to put on this haunted attraction.
It's definitely something that you won't see anywhere else, and we also incorporate a lot of Roanoke's history, whether it be buildings that were here, or props or signage that no longer exists. So I incorporate a lot of the history I can get my hands on to make it something very personal to Roanoke.
So Blue Ridge Nightmares runs through the entire month of October, but if you prefer a less scary experience, maybe you're like me, you don't want all this creepiness, they do offer a not so scary behind the scenes matinee performance every Saturday and Sunday, and it is pretty cool to see, with the lights on, walking through the sets and seeing how much work and effort went through, and also just hearing the stories of how this was created and how long they've been working on it. So you can either do the scary option at night, or you could do the matinee one. So this runs all through October. We will have those details available for you on our website if you're looking for something spooky. Gonna take a second and look at any comments coming through. So we do have one question. What is the app for the weather updates locally? This is from Kathy, who lives in Gladstone. So it's our 10 News Weather Authority app. If you usually just type in WSLS on the App Store, you will be able to find that. You also can check our meteorologist Chris Michaels, his social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. He'll have all the updates there for you as well, along with Jeff Hanawish and Justin McKee, so they'll be keeping an eye on that. But yeah, if you usually just type in WSLS Weather Authority on that App Store, you should be able to get that. And then we have one other comment from Jennifer, who says, a hocus pocus party. That sounds like a lot of fun for Halloween. We ran a story the other day about a hocus pocus themed Airbnb that you can stay in. I believe it's in Salem, Massachusetts. Really creepy too, but another cool thing that would be fun for this season. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for your comments and questions. I'd love to make this more of a dialogue and a conversation. And as always, make sure to stay safe this weekend. It is gonna, like we said, it's gonna be a wet one, so just be prepared. But thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday.